Finally! It's been really a long time since I wanted to try a Friedman amplifier on this channel, and thanks to my friend Marco. You can write in the comment section down below, thanks Marco. Today I'm gonna show you and telling you my impressions on a little old tube hand-wired in California guitar amplifier, and as you could read on the title of this video, I'm speaking about the Friedman Dirty Shirley Mini. Before to start, if you like this channel and if you like these kind of videos, consider subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss any video, and it will be a huge support for sustaining this channel. The Dirty Shirley Mini is really a simple amplifier. It's a 20-watt version of the famous, or more famous, Dirty Shirley, an amp that's been created for all the guitar players that want to have a vintage classic rock kind of tone inspired by the Marshall JCM45, although I think we can go even further than that gain-wise. The power section has two EL84, and to be honest, I thought that this solution could translate into a softer and somehow weaker amplifier without a lot of punch, but actually I was really wrong. The controls are really simple. We just have an EQ with bass, middle and treble, and then we have a master volume and a gain knob. However, the variety and the quality of the classic British sounds that we can obtain is quite remarkable. In the examples that you will hear, the controls will be pretty similar, but you can hear, just changing the guitar, how many different guitar worlds and scenarios we can explore with the same amplifier. So let's start with my American standard Stratocaster. It's a really touch-sensitive, velvet-like sound, and now you can hear how the amplifier behaves with the same guitar, with a little bit more gain and putting the saturation switch in the upper position, which I believe should be the more gainier version of the three positions. So you could hear how much of a difference the gain, but even more the saturation switch does. And I will do a quick comparison between the three positions of the toggle switch so you could hear better appreciate what it does. I haven't found any particular indication on this switch, and I think that in the middle position it's kind of a neutral. In the lower position it's a little bit more gainy, but you also have more bass, and finally in the upper position it becomes even more gainy and saturated, and also it opened a little bit the high frequencies and the presence. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with me or if you do know more about how this switch works. Now let's try to go into an AC/DC territory using my Gibson SG with two mini humbuckers. They're Alnico 2, still kind of bright, but for sure more powerful than a single coil. Pushing the gain and the saturation even more, I could get some nice singing lead rock blues tones. It was really, really fun to play with these settings. Using a more powerful humbuckers like the Super Distortion that I have on my EVH, you can get a really saturated sound that still is a kind of round on the top end, and it's not super aggressive, but still quite nice for sure. Finally, trying to boost the amplifier with my usual soul food, I try to go in an early Malmsteen kind of tone with kind of a dry sound, but really touch sensitive and not really easy to play though. As you could hear, the tones are really nice, at least to my taste. The amplifier is really fun to play. You can see and hear the quality of this amp with your eyes and of course with your ears as well. It's not cheap for a 20-watt amplifier, but if this is the quality of Friedman amplifiers, I can't wait to try other amps of this brand, especially the higher wattage ones that are my favorite when speaking about guitar amplifiers. I tried also to use the FX loop, and it's really high quality, really silent without any signal loss or anything. And another thing that impressed me really positively is the master volume. You can actually get fantastic sounds even at really low volumes, with the problem will be just the air that the 12-inch speaker can move. I mean, if you're playing through a 12-inch speaker, you can't really play too soft, otherwise the speaker will not move enough air. But trying other amplifiers and using the same volume, I think the Dirty Shirley Mini sounds way better in, let's say, a bedroom volume situation. I really think it's one of the best British Marshall style amplifier that I've tried over these years, considering though that its voice, it's always sweet without being too fast or aggressive, a character that probably you could find on other Friedman amplifiers that really I hope that I will be able to try someday. So let me know in the comment section down below if you ever tried one of these amplifiers or if you have one. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel, it really helps a lot. And that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you next time. Ciao!